Have you ever noticed that after eating sweets, your knees ache a little more or your fingers feel stiff the next morning? Many people think sugar only affects weight or blood sugar levels, but the truth goes much deeper. Sugar doesn't just add pounds. It can actually inflame your joints, worsen arthritis, and make you feel older than you are. Today, we're diving deep into something that surprises a lot of people, the hidden link between sugar and joint pain. This isn't just about desserts, it's about the silent, everyday sugars in foods we eat without even realizing it. Sugars that can trigger inflammation, stiffness, and even long-term damage in your joints. So if you've been wondering why your knees hurt more than they used to, or why your fingers feel swollen after certain meals, this video might just give you the answer you've been missing. Before we continue, if you find health topics like this helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps our community grow and make sure you never miss new insights about senior health, nutrition, and longevity. Now, let's uncover the truth about sugar and your joints, how it causes pain, which foods are the worst offenders, and most importantly, what you can do to reduce inflammation and regain comfort in your daily life. The hidden inflammation inside your body. Let's start by understanding what's really happening when your joints hurt. Pain and stiffness are not random. They're usually the result of inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural defense mechanism. When you get injured or fight an infection, your immune system sends out chemical messengers called cytokines to repair damage. But sometimes inflammation becomes chronic. Instead of turning off once the problem is solved, it stays on, attacking healthy tissues, including your joints. That's when chronic joint pain begins, and sugar plays a big role in this. Eating too much sugar leads to spikes in blood glucose and insulin. Over time, that imbalance triggers the production of inflammatory molecules throughout your body. Scientists call this systemic inflammation, and it can affect everything from your arteries to your brain to, yes, your joints. In fact, studies show that people who eat a lot of added sugar have higher levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, a marker of inflammation. The higher your CRP, the more likely you are to experience joint stiffness and arthritis symptoms. The connection between sugar and arthritis. Let's talk specifically about arthritis, one of the most common causes of joint pain in older adults. There are two main types, osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Osteoarthritis happens when the cartilage that cushions your joints wears down over time. Rheumatoid arthritis, on the other hand, is an autoimmune disease where your immune system mistakenly attacks your joint tissues. Now here's the link. Excess sugar can make both types worse. In osteoarthritis, sugar accelerates cartilage breakdown by promoting inflammation and oxidative stress. Imagine your joints as hinges on a door. Sugar acts like rust. It speeds up wear and tear. In rheumatoid arthritis, sugar contributes to immune system overactivity. It fuels inflammatory chemicals that worsen swelling and pain. One study found that people who drank sugary sodas 5 or more times a week were more likely to develop arthritis symptoms than those who didn't. So if you already have arthritis or even mild stiffness after age 60, cutting sugar can make a real difference. How sugar damages your joints. Now let's go deeper. How exactly does sugar damage your joints at the cellular level? There are 3 main ways. First, sugar promotes the formation of something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are harmful compounds formed when sugar attaches to proteins in your body. Over time, AGEs build up in tissues like cartilage, making them stiff and brittle. They literally age your joints from the inside.
Second, sugar triggers your body's inflammatory response. High sugar intake increases insulin levels, which then stimulates inflammatory pathways. The more often this happens, the more your immune system stays in attack mode, even when there's no infection. Third, sugar damages your gut bacteria. You might be wondering what your gut has to do with your knees, but it's all connected. A healthy gut supports a balanced immune system. Too much sugar feeds bad bacteria, leading to leaky gut, where toxins escape into the bloodstream. This triggers even more inflammation, which can travel to your joints. So it's a chain reaction. Sugar affects your gut, your immune system, and your connective tissues, all of which can end up causing pain. The sugars you don't realize you're eating. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Most people think they don't eat much sugar because they don't eat desserts every day. But added sugar hides in foods you'd never suspect. Let's take a look. Flavored yogurt often contains more sugar than ice cream. Breakfast cereals marketed as healthy can have 10 to 15 grams of sugar per serving. Pasta sauces, salad dressings, and even canned soups frequently include added sugar. Bread, ketchup, and granola bars are also major culprits. Even if you don't eat candy, you might still be consuming 30 to 50 grams of added sugar daily, twice the recommended amount. And artificial sweeteners? They might not contain calories, but they can still trigger cravings and disrupt your gut microbiome, which contributes to inflammation too. So the goal isn't just cutting out sweets, it's learning to recognize hidden sugar in everyday foods. How to know if sugar is affecting your joints. Here's a quick self-check you can do. If you experience any of the following, sugar might be contributing to your joint pain. Morning stiffness that improves later in the day. Pain or swelling after eating desserts, bread, or processed snacks. Fatigue that seems to follow sugary meals. Puffy fingers or mild swelling in the ankles. You might notice that when you skip sugary foods for a week or two, your joints start feeling lighter and less sore. That's your body's way of telling you it's healing from inflammation. The sugar-joint connection, backed by science. You don't have to take my word for it, science backs this up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that women who drank just one sugary soda a day had a 63% higher risk of developing rheumatoid arthritis. Another study in Scientific Reports showed that sugar consumption directly increases inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6, two chemicals heavily involved in arthritis pain. There's also evidence that people with high blood sugar levels, even those without diabetes, experience faster cartilage loss. The reason? Sugar damages collagen, the main protein that gives joints their elasticity. This means controlling sugar doesn't just prevent disease, it can actually slow down joint aging. What happens when you cut back on sugar? Let's talk about what you can expect when you start reducing sugar. Within just a few days, your body's inflammatory markers begin to drop. Within 2 to 4 weeks, most people report feeling less stiffness and swelling. Your energy levels improve, and you might even notice clearer thinking. One interesting thing many seniors report is better sleep. Sugar causes blood sugar spikes that can disrupt your rest. When you stabilize your blood sugar, you not only reduce inflammation, but also sleep more deeply, helping your joints recover overnight. Long-term, cutting sugar can lower your risk of arthritis progression, heart disease, and even dementia. It's one of the simplest, most powerful changes you can make at any age. Better alternatives to sugar. Now, let's be real. Cutting sugar doesn't mean giving up sweetness forever. It means choosing smarter options. Here's some natural ways to satisfy your sweet tooth without hurting your joints.
Use fruit instead of refined sugar. Berries, apples, and pears are rich in antioxidants that actually fight inflammation. Try honey or pure maple syrup in small amounts. They have a lower glycemic impact and contain trace nutrients. Use cinnamon or vanilla to add flavor without sugar. Drink water or herbal tea instead of soda or juice. Choose dark chocolate, 70% or higher, for a satisfying treat with less sugar and more antioxidants. The goal isn't to eliminate sugar, it's to enjoy it in a way that supports your health, not damages it. The role of diet in reducing joint pain. Sugar is one part of the puzzle, but your overall diet matters too. Anti-inflammatory foods can help balance out the effects of past sugar consumption. Omega-3 fatty acids from salmon or flaxseed, antioxidants from colorful vegetables, and spices like turmeric and ginger all help calm inflammation naturally. A Mediterranean-style diet, rich in vegetables, olive oil, whole grains, and lean protein, has been shown to significantly reduce arthritis symptoms. It's not about deprivation, it's about nourishment. Think of food as medicine. Every bite can either heal or harm your joints. The more whole, natural foods you eat, the better your body can repair itself. Exercise and lifestyle tips. Of course, movement plays a major role too. Regular low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can increase joint flexibility and strengthen surrounding muscles. This helps relieve pressure from the joints themselves. Hydration is equally important. Cartilage is made mostly of water, so drink plenty throughout the day. Sleep also plays a role in joint recovery, as your body repairs tissues while you rest. And remember, stress can worsen inflammation. Mindfulness, deep breathing, or simply spending time outdoors can help lower cortisol levels, supporting joint health naturally. Real-life example. Let me share a quick real-life story. A woman in her late 60s named Janet had been struggling with knee pain for years. She wasn't overweight, but her joints always felt stiff, especially in the mornings. Her doctor recommended anti-inflammatory medication, but nothing really helped. Then one day, she read about the connection between sugar and joint pain. She decided to try cutting out all added sugars, no cookies, no soda, no sweetened yogurt, for just 30 days. By the end of the month, she couldn't believe the difference. Her knees felt lighter. She could climb stairs without wincing. And when she reintroduced sweets again, the pain returned within days. That was enough proof for her. Stories like Janet's are common because the science is clear. Sugar fuels inflammation, and reducing it gives your body room to heal. Taking control of your joint health. You don't have to eliminate sugar overnight. Start small. Read food labels, swap out sugary drinks, and gradually reduce sweets. Over time, your taste buds adjust, and you'll begin to appreciate natural flavors again. Every small step counts. Even cutting your daily sugar intake by half can make a noticeable difference in how your joints feel. And don't forget, balance is key. Pair a low-sugar diet with nutrient-rich foods, regular exercise, and plenty of hydration for the best results. Your joints support you through every step of life. Give them the care they deserve. So now, I want to ask you,
Have you ever noticed your joint pain getting worse after eating sugary foods? Try reducing sugar for 2 weeks and see how your body responds. You might be amazed at the results. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who might be struggling with joint pain. Together, we can spread awareness and help more people live pain-free, active lives at any age. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of your body, take care of your joints, and remember, healing often starts with what's on your plate.